All right, so it's late at night. I believe it's 2 a.m. and I was just wrapping up some work. So right now, just I was just looking at YouTube before just wrapping it all up for the day, and I just saw this one channel called Cine D. And by the way, you're seeing me on the DJI Osmo Pocket 4P in D-Log 2. So that channel literally conducted a lab test. Apparently, those people conduct a lot of lab tests for various kinds of cameras, including Canon cameras, Sony cameras, Nikon cameras. I mean, obviously, the cameras that are usually used most of the time. So they conducted one for the DJI Osmo Pocket 4P to really test out the camera's dynamic range. And surprisingly enough, DJI claims that this mode, the D-Log 2 that I'm shooting in right now, has 17 stops of dynamic range, which is insane. I mean, it's a claim that you can't really believe in. I mean, it's very difficult to believe for this camera, for a camera this size. But they tested it and found that this camera has 16 actual stops of dynamic range into it. And that's insane. That's awesome. And for that matter, you see, considering all the wars that have been going on between the D-Log and the D-Log 2 and the Insta360 Luna versus the Pocket 4P and so on and so forth, and a lot of other things that happened. For a moment, I felt very happy that, I went with the right camera, because what I see on YouTube most of the times is that this camera is literally, one of those cameras which is actually usable for a little professional level of shooting. Again, not saying that the Luna is bad or whatever, not saying any camera is bad for that matter. Everybody has their own choice, but yeah, but it makes me really happy to know that DJI has really done a great job. And what I really feel is that the sudden advent of Luna Ultra just took them by surprise. Insta360's marketing and everything just took them by surprise. So they had to release this camera, but they still were able to maintain great quality with this camera. Obviously, there are quirks. And my personal problem with this camera is they haven't given a case for this camera. I'm literally storing it in some, I don't know, let me just show you. It's this. I'm storing it in this. It's useless. It's a garbage. I mean, I've got similar case for some of my microphones, which are fully metallic built. For something like a gimbal camera with an actual mechanical gimbal on it, give a hard case. I mean, that's bare minimum. But anyhow, using camera without filters is very difficult for me. I use ND filters a lot. I use what should I say? I use diffusion filters a lot. So what I've done is I've just ordered a kit of filters from SmallRig, a Chinese website. Obviously, I had to import it. So I'm importing them, and after I got some diffusion filters, I think I can get some more cinematic things with this camera and all of that. So yeah, let's see what I can do, and I think it's going to be very interesting. But 16 stops of actual usable dynamic range on D-Log 2, well, that is awesome. Fantastic work, DJI. Good job.